Welcome to my channel. My name is Favoricy, and this very day I will expose the demons on May 11th, 2021. Now, take a look at this picture. This is a woman, and her name is Sarah Whitney GANOE. She is 35 years old, and she looks like a normal person. Okay, nothing really that you can tell. But let's take a look at the news story. So Sarah she murdered an infant, and then she stabbed another one of her children to critical condition. And the reason why I'm covering this story is because she's in my city. This happened in my city. So stuff like this doesn't really happen where I'm from, so that's what made me want to cover this situation. Now, obviously, everybody is thinking, like, why could you do this? Most people don't have any clue of how this could happen. Like, how? They're like, how? Like, they have no clues come to mind in the existence of the atmosphere. But in my mind, I know some reasons. The devil. I am a Christian. I believe in God all the way, and I am saved by the blood of Jesus Christ. And I can tell you that is the way, and that is the truth. And we're going to break it down today. So let's get started. So most people would think about, how does a person even get to this level? Like suicide, people that kill themselves. You wonder, how did they even get in that mind frame? Like, couldn't you just ask for help? And couldn't you just listen to music and make you feel better? Talk to somebody, a therapist? But there is some reasons why. Unless, a curious me, I went to her Facebook. I looked her up on Facebook, and I found her. And we're going to go over some signs and some things of why crazy people in this world exist, because of demons, the devil, wicked, all that evil stuff. Okay, that is not of God. So if you want to know where crazy people come from, let me get into this. Hold on, let me get into this. I screenshotted a bunch of photos that correlates the upcoming of what she did, and basically you can see certain signs before it happens. And I want y'all to know, I didn't do no research in this. Honestly, all I did was look up her name and look at the posts and the videos and see, with my eyes, what she was about. And it's clear as day. But you know what? Satan, all I know is that he tries to block it, and it makes your vision blurry. When you got God in you and you're a Christian, then everything, all the devil's doings is clear as day. You can call it out, and you can see it from a mile away. You can see there's a quote, or a saying where it's I can see the BS from a mile away. That's me. Anyway, let's get it. So, take a look at this picture. This is a picture of her, obviously, and somebody in the comments said, "You need to give me a smile once in a while, sweetness. Love you, girl." She replied, "That was my shy smile. LOL." So I take it like she doesn't smile that often. Okay? The cutest little monster there is. To me, when you correlate cute with monster, that's like saying you love skulls. You see what I'm saying? You're connecting something of a loving type of connotation, is it? To a evil type of connotation. Here's another one. I'm thinking, ... I'm thinking. What is she thinking about? And it's just a picture of her, looking like she's thinking about something, but she's not saying what she's thinking about. Investigating. When I think of the word investigating, I correlate that to FBI, crime. We're investigating. That's, they don't say we're curious. But not necessarily. It's just used, associated with crime. Some may argue that. But investigating, you can look up the origin. Matter of fact, I'll look up the origin right now. Investigate means to track or trace out. So maybe that is too deep looking, but I mean, I don't think so. Okay, now here's a big one. Here's a photo of her daughter that passed away, it seems like. A loving memory of the daughter Salam. So her daughter is named Salam. Now, if you know anything about the word Salam, it's definitely highly represented with the Salam witch trials. And what does she already say in her description bio? That she is a witch. Here's another one. So here's a picture of her, and she's getting a lot of love. She's like, "Thank you, love. I've been starting to feel like my old self." And, they're showing her love, and she's like, "Stop it, guys. You're going to make me blush." And then she says, "That's it, everyone. I'm going to faint due to all the blood rushing to my face." Like, that's a little too graphic. Like, does anyone ever say on, like, their birthday, like, "Oh my gosh, I could almost die right now"? I mean, that's like even the expression like, "Oh, my dad is gonna kill me." Like that, I've never been fond of an expression like so deep. Basically, some words shouldn't be thrown around so loosely. Even if my dad or mom was ever mad at me, I would never say, "Oh, they're gonna kill me." Like, I would never say anything like that. So in this picture, maybe this is her son or somebody like that, but she comments, "My gorgeous walking deadite." And I didn't know what a deadite was until I looked it up. A deadite are undead spirits that seek to possess a body and feast on the souls of living creatures. Okay, so that is probably correlating to a demon. And plus, he has a king dead blanket that he's literally sleeping with. Here's another one. "We're all mad here." Sounds not good. I mean, we're all mad here. And it's just a smiley face and black surrounding. Does that at all tell you anything good? And you see somebody commented, "Haha." Like, so people in her circle are promoting this because they're related to her. I mean, obviously, witches are going to hang out with witches. It seems like she's also insecure because in this post right here, people are like, "Gorgeous, cute little princess." And she's like, "I've gained so much weight, it's ridiculous. I hardly recognize myself." So she reached 202 pounds. So I'm sure that didn't help. Obviously, your actions are influenced by how you look. I mean, if you look like you got muscles, you probably work out. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you look like you're, overweight, you probably don't work out or maybe have a health condition. Here's her with her daughter again. She says, "These are the moments I yearn for, especially if she has been a really wild child during the day. She refused to go to her room to go to bed, so she snuggled with me on the recliner." So she refused to go to her room. So I guess, maybe she's off the chain. Also, that could contribute as well. Now, the origin of the word vampire, at least in Turkish, means witch. So that's not a surprise. Like, witches and vampires are correlated with each other. And here she has a book that she's reading. At first, I didn't know what it was until I looked it up. And apparently it's a dark vampire, which is, about some vampire that stalks the night or whatever, something like that. So she's into witchcraft, vampires, all that, which is definitely related to evilness. Also, you see how her daughter has Batman on her shoe? So she has Batman shirt, Batman hat. Now they both got Batman hats. So she likes Batman. And right here she commented, "Mommy Bat and Baby Bat." And somebody said Batman is life. I mean, I don't know how Batman is a superhero, not a villain. Because take off the man and you have Bat. And bats are only associated with darkness. Okay, now this, the Gryffindor or whatever, how you pronounce it, is from Harry Potter. I looked it up. That's more wickedness and evilness. That's why I never watched Harry Potter when I grew up. But I still don't. "She is so adorable. I don't know where she gets it from. LOL." So, more insecurity there. Oh, check this out. Somebody said, "So adorable." And I looked up, who is that person? Because I saw the middle name, Demon. And I was like, okay, this can't be good. And then look at this. Guess what she is? A Satanist, a witch, an energy shifter. These are the things that she says she is. I find beauty in the grotesque, and I don't know what that word says. All I know is grotesque doesn't mean anything good. Okay? And here's just a little bit of pictures on her page. Okay? Here's a picture of a skull. Here's that picture again. We're all mad here. The words of a witch. And if you turn it upside down, it says witch as well. And guess what? This was the baby's auntie. And she said, "My sweet, sweet Peapod, rest in heaven." And look under the post. Look at this. "This is so sad. How could a mother do this?" And she's like, "Exactly. Were y'all good friends? If so, did she have any warning signs?" And then she said, "She's one of my best friends, and she honestly loved her babies dearly, so I don't know what happened there. Weren't any warning signs. Well, I don't know what happened. There weren't any warning signs, at least that I know of." So they didn't see any warning signs. But guess what? I don't even know the lady. And I can already see there's plenty of warning signs. They were failed to be acknowledged. There's the crystal ball related to psychics. This is a friend of hers. Look what she's wearing. There's the tattoo salam on her arm. And what does the Bible say about witchcraft? "Do not turn to mediums or seek out spiritists, for you will be defiled by them. I am the Lord your God." But we already know this. Here's Maleficent. This is the evil, I think, witch, pagan, I don't know. And guess what? They all flow down here. We know what that is. It, black, all black. I myself am strange and unusual, with all black. All black again. White witch with the black cat. I may look cute and inviting, but please keep your distance. And here she says, "Proud heathen." I forgot what a heathen was, so I looked it up. A heathen is an unconverted member of a people or nation who does not acknowledge the God of the Bible. So basically, just a sinner, basically. There goes a picture of a psychic place. And then I think that's that Illuminati sign, which is, I wouldn't be surprised if it was correlated. And tarot, playing cards, the psychics, fortune telling, all that. Snake diet motivation. Anything related to a snake means no good. She said, "I'm going to end it." And what? If you just put "I'm going to end it" in the search bar, Suicide Watch comes up first. Devil horns, screams internally. Somebody said, "So you're the devil now?" She replied, "More like Mama Demon." She said, "Hell is going to be lit." And I agree. It's going to be lit, but not in that type of way. Then she said, "Half devil, half goddess." Here she acknowledges she's a witch again. Then she said, "Sin, that's my emotional support demon." So sin is her emotional support. Every time she sins, she feels good from that. So there's people in this world that really strive off of doing evil. It makes them feel good because evil is good to them. And that is very dangerous. And that is all I had to share. Of course, there was more photos, but I think all I've shared is honestly enough. So you see, this is part 1, exposing the demons of how somebody could be crazy in the world. Because it only comes from the devil. That's why I say surrender to Jesus Christ, become a Christian, and know the truth, and accept the truth. That is all I have to really say. That is all I really have to share. No more shall I say than that.